All right, so let's talk about the clock in the background of the lobby loading screen. As you can see, we've got a countdown, 7 days, 2 hours, 11 minutes, and at this time, 35 seconds to go. So this correlates to next Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern or 1 p.m. Central. Now, if you haven't been following the storyline or the rumors of the storyline this season, I'll explain it briefly in just a second. But this is when the live Doomsday event is going to happen. Next Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time. And the date is May 30th. Mark it on your calendar. May 30th, 1 o'clock Central Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Time. So if we go into Midas's agent room here, you can see in the background. Jack, what do you see? Do you see all the pulsating hoses back there?
And the Doomsday thingy?
Yes, so the Doomsday device is pretty much, I don't know if you would say activated, but it's charging. It's doing something back there, and you can see the static vibrations coming out of it. And also, Midas has that Doomsday clock on his desk. So all the hoses that you see on the main lobby, as well as the challenge screen and Midas's room, all apparently power this Doomsday device. All right, so let me explain a little bit about the storyline so far. And for some reason, I've got the storm glitch where you can hear as if I was in the storm right now. But I just want to show you a few things. Number one, look at the clouds or that mist that's pulsating around the agency. You can see it clearing around. It's kind of hard to see from here, but what were you going to say, Jackie? You can still see it moving back. So from the sky here, you can see a bunch of orbs in the water circling around the agency. These are what's called the Doomsday Devices. Now, the reason they're called Doomsday Devices is simply because the data miners in Fortnite went into the files and looked these things up, and that's what they're called. They're literally called Doomsday Devices in the files. So we've got a new feature here. They're starting to bubble. So whatever those hoses are connected to it, they're powering them up, and it's making a giant bubble bath for Midas. Right, Jack? It's just going to be a bubble bath. We're all going to sit in here and have a good time. Is that right? That's the event for next Saturday. No, but seriously, most of what we know about these Doomsday Devices is from the actual lobby screens that I just showed you before. Now, obviously, the season has been Ghost versus Shadow related. And each week, we basically, as a community, voted on who we wanted to win, Shadow or Ghost. And Shadow won each time except for Sky. Do you remember that, Jack, when Sky lost?
Why?
I don't know. So after Shadow won each time, the boss's base got decked out in their own theme. For example, the Grotto, he used to be just a normal Brutus. Shadow won, and then the entire thing changed to Shadow. Same thing for the rig. We had just a normal TNTina. Shadow took over, the rig kind of exploded, and then Shadow TNTina appeared. Now, it has been rumored that the agency will be taken over by Shadow, but so far that has not happened. Now, these orbs, or the Doomsday Devices around the agency, are rumored to control the storms and flood the map. So remember when I came in, that big mist started shooting away from the agency? I don't know. It probably has to do with these devices. And of course, if you saw my leaks video, Season 3 is supposed to be flood related. So if these things do activate and cause some kind of big bada boom, then the flood waters will surely rise. Right, Jackie? Do you believe it? Whole thing's gonna flood, sharks are gonna come. I'm gonna have to hook onto the sharks with a fishing pole and get jet skis on the back of us and ride around. True story, by the way. So that's about it. That's about all we know so far. They're Doomsday Devices. They're getting powered by hoses. They're activating right now, and we've got a countdown until next Saturday, 1 o'clock p.m. Central Time. So be there if you want to watch the live event. The season doesn't actually end till June 4th, if I remember correctly. So something's going to happen to the agency. Maybe it's going to activate. Shadow's going to take it over. I don't know. Something's going to happen next Saturday. Again, that's May 30th. So be there to witness the event live. I will upload it on my channel. Me and Jack will watch it. I don't know if my other two kids will. We'll see. But that's all we know so far. So keep an eye on these orbs. Keep an eye on the sky, the storm. Let's see what happens. Let me know in the comments what you think about this event. Are you excited for it? Are you ready for the flood waters to rise or the storm to get all messed up? I don't know what's going to happen, but it should be pretty exciting. Remember to get there early, though. If it's at 1 p.m. Central Time, be there at least 30 minutes before. I'm sure if it is a true live event, there's going to be a limited time mode. But if it's not, and it's just, hey, you need to be in solo, duos, or squads to witness this, you better make sure you're in a match right at 1 o'clock. Just a heads up about that, because I did miss the end event at the end of Chapter 1, and I was pretty sour about it. Well, that's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which, by the way, is Tabor time.